Oxygen Blast technical seminars are an Intertech production. For instructor-led .NET, Java, and XML courses, visit us at www.intertech.com.
So let's take a look at some of the popular implementations for the different containers. For an applet container, there's the Oracle's Java plugin. For our application client container, we have Oracle's Java SE, JVM, and the JRE. For our web container, there's Tomcat or Jetty. EJB, there's OpenEJB. Or for a Java EE server, like I mentioned, WebSphere, WebLogic, and JBoss. If you'd like to see a more complete list of some of these servers, check out the link that we have here for the app server matrix at theserverside.com. Already in this chapter, I've mentioned several times that the Java EE library is really, really big. To get a better appreciation, we have a link here where you can go and take a look at all the different Java EE technologies and APIs, and you'll see pretty quickly there's quite a bit there. Remember that Java EE is based on Java SE, so look in the Java SE, XML, and other technologies list to get a better glimpse of its size. So let's take a look at a picture just to get an understanding of this. Now this isn't covering everything, but this just gives you an idea with our different tiers, some of the Java EE technologies that are available. So in our Java EE, we are able to support things like web services, JSPs, enterprise Java Beans. We've got JAS, which is used for security. We have JDO, Java Data Objects, and the Java Persistence API. For messaging, we have JMS, on and on and on. So really, and each of these technologies contains many packages. Each of the packages contains many classes. All of the classes contain many methods, etc., etc. So on the next slide, we just have a table, which again is just more or less telling you what we saw on the other slide. So for example, enterprise Java Beans are an architecture for the development and deployment of object-oriented, distributed, enterprise-level components that encapsulate business logic. So within there, you would find, again, lots of packages, lots of classes, lots of methods. In addition to what's provided out of the box with using Java EE, there are a number of third-party packages. Some are free, some are not. Here on this diagram, you can see several of the popular enterprise frameworks that are available for us. So we have, for example, Struts and Spring. Those are two of the bigger web frameworks right now. Cocoon and Tapestry, a little bit older, not as popular as Struts and Spring, but definitely still out there. We have ORM frameworks, Object Relational Mapping. So the ability to change objects into a data format that makes sense for a relational database, or by pulling out things from the relational database and turning them into objects. So for those frameworks, there's Hibernate, which is very popular, often used in conjunction with Spring, and there's also Castor. In this slide is just another table reiterating what I just said about Hibernate, Castor, Tapestry, etc. And these aren't the only ones that are available. There are lots and lots of different frameworks and new ones that are coming out every single day. Of course, there's also a number of commercial and open source implementers of a number of the specifications. But Oracle often offers what's known as a reference implementation. So again, when things are created in the Java world, whether it's Java SE or EE, it's written as a specification. So it's just a text document that says how this particular technology should work. Then what they do is they will offer what's known as a reference implementation. It's a demonstration of how this particular specification could be implemented. A lot of times, that's good enough. Most people will use the regular reference implementation of the JVM, for example. But they're not the only implementations that exist out there. So consider that if a particular implementation is not working for you, that you have alternatives. You do have options. So that's kind of your basic introduction to Java Enterprise Edition. In this class, we're really focusing on the specific parts of Java EE that focus on the web. So you're going to be learning in this class about servlets, JSPs, Java Beans and how they're used in JSPs. We'll look at different tag libraries, including JSTL. We'll look at architectural patterns such as model view controller. And then we'll also examine struts, for example, that will give you an idea of how an MVC framework would be implemented. Servlets, JSPs, and tags are the foundational technologies that drive most of Java web development. So no matter what you're going to do with the web, as far as Java is concerned, these are the base technologies that you do need to understand. Anything else that you start to use is most likely going to be built on top of these technologies. So here are a few additional resources on the topic for further learning. And this concludes the first chapter in Complete Java Web Development.
For more free learning resources and to see the latest lineup of our instructor-led .NET, Java, and XML courses, visit us at www.intertech.com.